I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a coach who helps people professionally in many, many different ways. And today I want to talk with you about your job search and your second interview. I'm treating the second interview as being one with the hiring manager when I'm asking or I'm doing this video. And I want to offer you 4 questions that you might ask at the end of the interview. Now, there's one that can proceed, but it's an optional situation. And that's if you've been asked something that gives you cause for pause and you need clarification. So you can ask a clarifying question to start off. But the 4 questions I want you to always ask is, let's say you hire me and I come on board. What would your expectations of me be for the first 30, 60, 90 days? And it's a fun question because they all know how to answer that because they know what you're going to be doing at the beginning. And they'll say fairly predictable things. But the next question's an important one. Let's say you hire me and I come on board and it's a year from now and you are really happy with the decision you made to hire me. What will I have accomplished during that year that will make you think that way? And what this question allows you to learn is what success is going to look like for you in the new role. And you're not asking, what will success look like for me? Because, again, that's a question that they know how to answer. You're framing the question a little bit differently so you get a different kind of answer. The third question is, so what would next steps be in the process? When might I expect to hear back from you about the next steps that will occur? And you'll hear certain types of answers. One is, I've got a lot more people to talk with. I'll be back to you after we're done with this round, which basically translates into, don't call us, we'll call you. Second type of answer is, you'll probably hear from HR early part of next week. Fairly non-committal, but you follow up by saying, but if I haven't heard from them, is it okay if I follow up, let's say, Wednesday or Thursday? Sure, no problem. Or wait. Wait basically tells you, leave us alone, we're not interested. Follow up, maybe we're interested, maybe we're not. Fairly ambivalent. But if they say, early part of next week, you'll hear from me or from HR to schedule you back to meet with 3 more people, obviously they're being specific and obviously they're being interested. Final question, and this is a great question that allows you one last chance to change their mind. Is there anything that you've heard or not heard that gives you reason to hesitate about whether I'm qualified to do this job? Now, remember, not all hiring managers are skilled at asking questions, and they may frame things in a particular way that leads you in one direction where they meant something very different. So what this question allows you to hear is what their reservations are about you. It doesn't mean that they're not going to lie, but often you'll hear a truthful response. And sometimes their question caused you to think one way, like I said, and they wanted something different. And thus you can reply by saying, when you were asking about such and such, you wanted me to talk about this, and I spoke about that. Could I tell you about my experience with that? Sure, no problem. And what often happens is you're able to correct the misimpression. So these 4 questions go a long way in that you learn what will success look like for you in the job. You have a sense of their timetable for next steps, and they will give you hints about their interests. And you also have an opportunity to correct any impressions that they have. I hope you found this helpful. There's a lot more on my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Go there and go exploring. Hope you have a great day. Take care.